What's going on, folks? I was gonna do this one as a short, but we just have too much to talk about today. So this is Atropurpurea ruffle stiltskin by Bengal Tiger. Man, you can already see some of these fatter traps like this one. A lot of good veining, a lot of good color in there. And I can't wait to see how this batch matures. We'll definitely be keeping an eye out for standouts. And just to say it here so everybody knows, or anybody that pays attention, a lot of these will be going up for sale probably next spring. Once I'm ready to put them out after their, I'm gonna skip dormancy on every seedling that you see. I'm gonna skip dormancy on them this year and get them out to people starting next spring. So be on the lookout for that. But again, that's Atropurpurea ruffle stiltskin by Bengal Tiger. All right, next up on the list is a hybrid between Doreen's Colossus and Goliath. So as you can see, these seedlings are already putting on some decent sides. You can see a couple of them coming up with some decent lid size coming in. I have high hopes for these. I see some crazy colors. Man, this is gonna be such a good cross. And even like you have a couple with no veining. There's a lot of color variants. Red lid right there. Man, I'm so excited about seeing these grow out. Just can't wait to see what we end up with coming out of this batch. Look at that one right there in the middle, big lid. I love the big lids. You'll hear me talk about that all the time. All right, this is a pure Flava cross. One parent from Berkeley County, South Carolina, and then the other one is South Santee, which, if I remember correctly, is outside of Charleston, or in Charleston, somewhere around Charleston. But yeah, this is a pure Flava cross. So you'll see a lot less color variance, but there is a little bit in there. Hopefully we get some copper tops out of that. Some var Flava. It doesn't look like I'll get any maxima out of that, but we'll see. Because colors change as they age, so we'll see. But definitely super excited about this batch right here as well. This is Ring of Fire times Saurus. And as you can see some very, very vigorous growth. All of these seedlings are the same age. They were all sown in the middle of January 2025, but you can see how big these are. So you got some heavy hitters up there, some nice color. Color is really all over the place. Whatever your flavor is, if you're a person that likes the reds, if you're a person that likes the yellows, or anywhere in between, this batch has it. Again, that's Ring of Fire times Saurus. I got these from my man Geo. Shout out to Geo. Look at those lids. Man, this is one of the ones right here. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. This is Flava var cupria, or copper top, from Berkeley County, South Carolina, times Steve Gaelick's Carolina Slugger. So again, this is a pure Flava cross. Can never go wrong with pure Flava. They just make incredible shape, incredible size. If you can get one that grows great through spring and summer and just a little bit into the fall, man, you really do have a winner, not a winter. But yeah, I love the Flavas. They just have such a regal shape to them. All those, it's probably 100 in there if I had to guess. I will say, I'm not gonna sow as much seed the next time I do batches, for sure. I've learned my lesson. All right, up next is another pure Flava cross. This one is a Flava atropurpurea, so you know, basically predominantly red Flava, times a South Santee Flava var Flava, so a mostly green Flava with slight venation. Should see a wide array of coloring, which you can already see taking shape here. You got some dark reds, you got some in-betweens, you also have some greens in there, which I appreciate all color forms of flowers. Some people, you know, run after the reds. I actually run after the greens a little more than the reds. But man, I should have a lot to choose from in there. Next up is one of my own crosses. This is Wilkerson's Red Rocket times Sarracenia Hugenaut. Just a little bit about the Hugenaut, because none of you will know what it is unless you follow me. It is a hybrid of unknown parentage that I received as a freebie from Mike Sprouse. Rest in peace, Mike Sprouse. He passed away a couple months ago, I think early April if I remember correctly. But it gets extremely dark. I'm like almost pitch black. So I crossed it with a couple of my plants last year, including Wilkerson's Red Rocket. And as you can see, some of that really dark trait has passed on to the seedlings. But man, they're already huge as well. All right, last but not least, this is MPF 1 open pollinated seed. What that means is the flower was not bagged, so it was naturally pollinated by our insect friends. This was also seed gifted to me by my good friend Geo. Shout out to Geo. The green tags are Geo tags. But nevertheless, you can see just a super wide array of color here. Definitely want to keep an eye on these. If I remember correctly, MPF1 is a Phil Felici hybrid. I think it's a Moria, which is Flava by Luco. So we'll see what we end up with out of this batch as well. Just want to shout out Geo, and I had a couple seeds up here from Joel and also Steve Gaelic, so I want to shout them out as well. I will see you guys on the next one. This is it. It is hot. I'm actually shielding my phone right now to stop it from overheating. It is blazing hot out here. We'll see you guys next time. If you stay tuned, I have a dormancy video coming up soon. Please stay tuned for that, because I've seen a lot of questions about dormancy coming up. Again, I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.